Let's do some best bets. It's best bets. It's best bets. It's time for all the best bets. Very nice. Do you want to start this one off, Stats Guy? Because I'll finish off with all my stuff and then the donation.
All right. Bit of AFLW, rate my multi. Got another one, Gerald. If you want
rate my multi.
Can never have too many rate my multis. I'm going to start off with Gold Coast head-to-head against GWS. Gold Coast have been really good. They're pushing for the finals. They just got a star midfield led by Charlie Rowbottom. She's been absolutely awesome in there. Then I'm going to go Essendon versus Carlton. I'm going to take Carlton plus 3.5. I don't understand why Carlton are underdogs here. Essendon have been absolutely woeful. Unless they're playing at Windy Hill, which is sort of their first and second home ground, they are playing there, but Carlton have just been a much better.
Aren't they?
I was about to say I was at Icon Park, but it's not. But I do think Carlton are a much better side. They've just got stars up forward and are a lot taller, and I think a taller side in AFLW is really helpful. Sydney plus 11.5 versus Collingwood. I think these teams are really even. Sydney, everyone just doesn't rate Sydney because they didn't win a game last year, and they're also pushing for that final spot. They're sort of in that mid-table. So plus 11.5, I'm going to absolutely take that. Sydney, they lost their star ruckman, Ali Morfitt, but they proved last week with a 96-30 win over the Dogs. That they still can kick a score. Then Hawthorn head-to-head against Port Adelaide. Hawks, I think that's just $1.40 just to round off the multi. They're a pretty solid side as well. They've improved a lot since last year, whereas Port have just been getting a lot of big scores kicked on them. So I'm going to go Gold Coast head-to-head. Carlton plus 3.5. Sydney plus 11.5 and Hawthorn to beat Port Adelaide is $6.26.
Very nice. I'll rate that. I'll give that a good 8.5. I like that a lot.
Nice.
I do like the Essendon and Carlton one. Like the fact that it's actually at Windy Hill though is a bit of a problem, I think.
Yeah, they have been solid, but Carlton have definitely been the better side, and they've surprised me this year.
Very nice. Good one. All right. Let's do some best bets for me. Houston and San Antonio, as I mentioned, that over is one of my favorite, and Brooklyn, Dallas, that over as well. Like easily my two favorite bets for tomorrow's game.
Yeah, awesome.
Because there will not be a giant amount of defense on either side. I think of that. Especially like the 228. The fact that it's only 228 for both, it's like we're going 115s plus on both sides. Nice. So let's go. The other ones that we have here for the best bets are, I think we've got an NFL primetime on, what's this, Monday morning, I think it is. It's the Chargers, Chicago. So I'm going to talk about the Chargers. They stink. I hate them so much. I can't quit them. I just can't quit them. Oh. Chicago are horrible. They've got T-Bags, Tyson Bagent as their quarterback, and this is the 5th worst defense versus the 8th worst defense. They're both bottom 4 against the pass.
Wow, this is
so
a blockbuster.
I'm going to lean into the pass catches in that case for touchdowns, obviously, because it's 2 bottom 4 defenses against the pass. So Keenan Allen, anytime touchdown for the Chargers. Austin Eckler as well. Anytime touchdown is handy for a pass-catching running back because anytime just gives them across both formats, of course, rushing in for one and also receiving. And that's what Eckler does. But on the Chicago side as well, like the Chargers are that bad, I think DJ Moore can get in for one too. So away we go for that one. And then you'd probably go the Chargers at the line, which is 8.5. And I want to steer clear of the over-under for this one. So it's still a bit wonky, but I still think that gets you to about $9.50, which is very fun. And there's probably like a couple of best bets for the NFL for Monday morning. So load that one up before, at least check make sure that Eckler's actually playing on Monday morning because he's always a little bit iffy, but it's probably some of my best ones. But I think the NBA slate tomorrow offers up a couple of pretty good opportunities in that NFL one. I'm just going to lean on the Chargers as one of my best bets as well, just because Chicago are really bad. Like if LA lose this, Brandon Staley's going to get fired and
get rid of
it's
him.
just like, pack her up, boys, done. And you're playing against like a dude who was a Division II quarterback. So anyway, right, let's do it. It's everyone's favorite thing on a Friday. It's time for the donation. Donation! This one might actually win. Donation! It might actually win because Alex isn't doing it. So,
he won one. I think we're still up. I think we're still up if we just.
If you put it all together for the entire year, we're still up. It's like, all right. Denver minus 4.5 over Memphis, as I mentioned. Knicks.
That's a great bet.
Knicks +2 against Atlanta in Atlanta. Atlanta lose that first game in Charlotte just in horrible fashion. The Knicks also lose against the Celtics. I think the Knicks bounce back. I don't think they start 0-2. So give me the +2 for the Knickerbockers. OKC +3.5 in Cleveland. I love that. OKC going to run rampant against this Cleveland defense. Orlando -2.5 in Portland, as I mentioned earlier. There are 4 very, very solid, tasty NBA ones I like. And then we're going to mix those up with some NFL picks. New England at Miami. We're going the Dolphins -9.5. KC -7 against Denver, as I mentioned earlier as well. Dallas -6 at home against the Rams. A little bit squirrely. The Rams can throw the ball, but Dallas's defense should be too good for Matt Stafford and co. And they should win by just a touchdown, if not more. So the -6, I'll take that. And of course, the Chargers -8.5, as we mentioned, against the Chicago Bears. This 8-leg donation gets you to $172.79. Stats guy.
How can that lose? I might have to give that. That's the best rate my multi. Donation we've had in a while for a Friday. I'm excited about that. I'm going to chuck that on right now. I'll give it a 9.5. Just the
for the donation.
Just the Chargers one is that extra half. Just take a crumble.
The most funny aspect of this is that if we nail all of those NBA picks and then we go through the NFL slate, nail those, and then we're sitting here on a Monday morning watching Chargers against the horrible Bears somehow not 8.5 points. It would be the most great, amazing, bad beat story, but it would also break my heart. So watch it happen. $172.79. That's awesome. Great donation.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.